I haven't done a walkabout in a while, and I thought today might be a good day since the sun is shining. Deuce is here with me. Come on, let's go. This is coming down my lane right before we get to my property. The driveway splits. There's a circle. And we have a sign that says, "Keep left." Amazon drivers can't read. They always end up going to the right, which means they have to drive around and down and then come back up this way. Now that's not so bad when there's no ice on the lane, but the forecast is that there will be some ice in just a couple days, which means if they come in this way and then go out that way, if they hit the brakes too hard, they're going to go straight and they're going to go right down over the hill, and it's going to take a rotator truck to get them up out of there. Not my fault. I put up a sign. I warned them. That's all I can do. There's always something to do here on the manor. We scored some really good pallets from one of my cousins. They're in a lot better shape than what we have the implement sitting on now. We've just been waiting. Well, it'll be spring now when it gets warm enough to swap everything out. It's a little cold to be trying to work out here right now because it's December 20th. They are calling for wintry mix and snow in just a few days. So we have the John Deere ready. We have a snow pusher on it this year and not the snow blower. A few months ago now, I started to get my garden set up ready for 2023. Deuce, get your ball. You're going to lose that. Have a little greenhouse for when I can start sprouts. Have what used to be the garden corral that sat over there in front of the house. Raised beds. We got this woven ground cover from Grower Solutions, and so far I gotta say I really like it. The water drains right straight through it, and as far as cleaning it off, just take the leaf blower and turn it on and blows it right off. I am hopeful that now we can use the pad for its original use. Go back to doing that, which is putting up a little bitty pool. It's not a big pool. It's only about knee deep. When you sit down in it, comes about up to your shoulders. Warms up quick. Are you going to just let that ball roll away? You better get that. Anyway, that's my hope, that come next year we can set the pool back up. It would have been nice to have had it this past summer when it got really hot. But we'll see. We'll just take it one day at a time and see how far we get. So anyway, this is coming down the driveway around the loop. And like I say, if they come down through here too fast, and I think everybody kind of knows that they like to fly. So if they come down here and they hit the brakes, they're going to slide right down through here, and there's nothing to stop them except 2 really big trees and a lot of rock. And I don't know if you can tell, but that's probably about a 10-foot drop. Not my problem, Mr. Amazon Supervisor. I put up a sign, I warned them. This is part of the old tractor path that we're clearing little by little. That cherry tree that's leaning over the yard, that is one of my tasks for next year for firewood. I think my one cousin and I will split that wood. Back in September, I had 3 trees taken down, and we still have 4 of the big logs that we didn't cut up. So that's a springtime job too. Get them cut up and split and stacked and ready, probably for the 23-24 year. Got a lot of cleaning up to do down here. And I fancy that spot right there. I'm going to do something with it. Not sure what, but it's going to happen. Our little shooting range down here, we need some additional stone brought down. Deuce, where's your ball? The other 2 logs. These logs had kind of a beetle get into them. And what happens is once the beetle gets in there, it stains the wood, and they call it ambrosia wood. And the tree trimmer guy said he'd like to have them. So, I wasn't going to argue with him. But that's one of the stumps. These maples were huge. So anyway, he said he wanted them. And I said, okay. But he was hoping that we would be able to get them out of here with our little tractor. And well, that's not going to happen. So since we can't get them out of here, he's not going to take them. Little holly tree right there. And again, there's my doggy without his ball. He's going to be unhappy if he can't find it. We need to get that pipe buried. There's always something to do. Another holly tree. I'm hoping we do get just a little bit of snow on Friday, which means if it's snowing, I can come out here and burn off the brush pile. I don't want to do it until we have a good coating of snow on the ground. That'll take away the possibility of it spreading too far. But yeah, we had a lot of fun splitting wood. We were done. And then suddenly, we weren't done. There's more. But that's okay. It's going to keep me warm tonight. We have more to do in the spring. Another little holly tree. They're doing really well. There's a rank of firewood. Over here's the big pile. We just backed the log splitter in alongside it and covered it up with the tarp, and that'll be that. Over here's 2 more ranks. Yep, we are not going to get cold. It's the pitter-patter of big feet through the leaves. Have a little bit of cleanup to do back here. That tree's over. Got some stumps to get out. Lots of firewood. We never did get that cherry cut off. It's one of those things that just simply didn't get to. And I have to get up on the stone fence on all those stones to cut it off. I just haven't felt like doing it, to be completely honest. We had all this mowed off, but the wind blows and the oddball leaf drops, so we still have some leaves down, but it's okay. You know, you live in the country, you can't worry about stuff like that all the time. We've got the parking switched around for the winter. Some big delivery truck coming up the road. Don't think they're coming here. There's a lot of old dead wood back in this section. Some of it's locust, which doesn't actually rot. It just gets harder and harder and harder. And it's amazing when it burns because it is so hard. And we might get to some of that. Wow, look at that. Well, now that's kind of odd for around here. Pretty cool. Some kind of fungus growing on an old locust stump. And still, there's my doggie with no ball. We better go find that, because I know how you are. Come on, let's go get it. I had the car out for a little gallop this morning. She did good. Might be a 2011, but I still like it. Why get rid of something that's paid for? There's your ball. You better get it. And that concludes today's walkabout. Look here. Say bye. Deuce. Say bye.